Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Stephanie. We're in my sewing room and I'm so happy that you're here. Oh my gosh, it was so hard for me to not say happy Friday, everybody. Because for me, this is a Friday video that's coming out on Monday. Hopefully it's coming out today. I'm filming it today. I want to get it out today. I'm going to try and make it short and sweet, which is hard because I like to talk. But hello. I'm happy to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. And I put in my title that this is a sewing vlog because vlog is more of like blogging, like just chatting and just saying whatever. And I wanted to make that clear that that is what Friday Sews is about. That's what Friday Videos is about. Sewing chats is about for me. So here we are, vlogging it again. So I do have a little bit of life to share, but I want to start with sewing first because this is something I've been wanting to share and I haven't had time to share. So I have a cute little story about this little tiny, oh, you can't see it, shopping haul. I'll show it big in a moment. You never know where that camera's going to be. It's always a different place. Okay, here's the story. I have favorite YouTube channels that I like to watch, and one of them is Sharon Sews. She is amazing. If you haven't watched her videos, you just have to. She's so pretty, and her videos show how really just how talented she is and how knowledgeable she is in sewing. And the skills are mad. Like, they're mad skills. Crazy, awesome skills that I just don't have. And I do wish that I could just like plug into her and download some of that for me. So I was watching her video, Recent Makes, and the dress she was wearing in this video, I was drooling over. I just loved that fabric. I loved the whole thing. I loved the dress. I loved it on her. I just, oh, loved it. And so I thought, I gotta find that. I gotta find that fabric. She gave a link, and so I went and looked at the link, and it was $24 a yard, and that's a little pricey for me. So I didn't buy it. I thought, well, I'll shop around and find something like it. So I went on Fabric Mart, which I haven't bought from, and I found something I thought was very similar. So I bought it. It was the same. It was the exact same. $8 a yard. Woohoo! So this is it. It's a rayon linen blend, and I am in love with it. Isn't that so, so awesome? So awesome. All right, let me get this folded up. I bought 3 yards. I don't know if that's enough to make the dress she's wearing, or if I even want to make the dress she's wearing or make something else. I just don't know. But while I was there, I bought this as well. So this one is, hold on, I gotta tell you what it is. ITY. What is ITY? I don't know. It's very slinky. Love it. Got a little give to it. And it's got a border print on it. Can you see that? So it could be something fun and interesting in colors I just love. I actually probably buy too much of this color, but I can't help myself. It was super cute. Loved that print. I loved everything about both of these fabrics. So that's my fabric haul, and I really want this to be my next make. I'm super good at not making my favorite fabrics that I buy. Why? I feel like if it's going to be ruined, I don't want it to be my... I'm kind of assuming everything I make will be ruined. I actually do. So I want this to turn out. Should I make like a tester dress of that pattern and see if I like it before I don't know. I don't know. She did a full bust adjustment on it, and that's something that I would like to know how to do. She said she used the slide and pivot method. I really have received so many videos from you guys that I need to check out before I do a full bust adjustment. I need to watch some of these videos and see, you know, how it's done, and give it a try on some fabric that's not my favorite. I need to do that. So it's a thought, but that's my story. So very happy with these. Can't see them. Why do I have the camera like that? You can't see anything. Very happy with these fabrics. So that's something I would like to make when all this vacationing and traveling is done, which I'll tell you about in just a moment. I still have one more sewing thing I want to share, which is my slow sewing projects. I've been talking about these for a while. I've already finished one, and now I'm almost finished with a second one. And I made these project bags. I've got videos on all of this. It's probably too many to link in the little slidey link, so maybe I'll put them in my description. But if you want to, just go to my video list and you'll see it's not very far back. It's just recent, where I made the project bags and I made some slow stitching projects to go on traveling. And so that is what I did. I was in the car a lot and I just sewed and sewed and sewed, and oh my gosh, this is turning out so cute. I'll put a close-up of it. I still have just a few tiny little things I want to do to it, and I'm calling it done and moving on to another. It's so fun. So fun. Anywho, okay, so that is sewing. One of my recent videos was my tote bag that I made to match my trailer, and I am in love with it, And I did another project to match my trailer, which hopefully will come out soon after this one. I'm working in between lots of travel. So here's what we've done so far. We went to the fair for 5 days, came home for 5 days, and then we went to family camping trip with my family, our kids and their kids, for 5 days. And I've been home a few days, and then a few days from now, I'm going to our annual Silver Lake trip with our friends. And I think I want to make a playlist of just Silver Lake trips, because it's been such a journey. Every single trailer I have revamped has been to Silver Lake, and it has been a growth journey of learning how to do trailers, to do trailer traveling. It started with such a rickety little pop-up that I just still love, and still own all my trailers, by the way. I think I want to sell them, but I haven't yet. So we did the pop-up, then we did the hybrid, and now we're in our big trailer for the second or third year, I think. So we just have so much fun with our friends. We're going to go kayaking and have a great time, but I am so tired. When we came home from our family camp, my daughter and son-in-law wanted to take a little side trip to celebrate their anniversary, which was in June, and they just hadn't done anything. And so I said, sure, we'll take the kids home. Oh my gosh, we were already tired. Then we had 2 days with kids, and we took them to their swim banquet and saw them get their awards, and oh my gosh, it was busy. And it's just constant, with kids, it's just constant. And we were just exhausted to start, and so we got more exhausted, and it's like I took the kids back and I couldn't wait. Couldn't wait to hand them off to Mama. They're 9 and 10, so they're not little kids. You can talk to them and tell them what to do, and they're very well behaved. And oh my gosh, it would have been harder if they weren't. I'm so lucky. And so I gave them back to Mama. I came home, and I immediately was missing them. Explain that to me. Oh my gosh. So yeah, and we're having this weird weather. I'm in California, and we don't have muggy weather, and we're having muggy southern style weather today. It's very humid, and it's weird. It just, the lighting is weird. Everything's weird. We've had a little mountain rain, little thunder last night, and everything's wet. It's really very southern feeling. So it's been crazy weather, and it's interesting because it's been raining in the mountains too where we're going. So hopefully that's done and we can just have no rain. We've been rained out up there before. If you look at my Silver Lake videos, you'll see we've had some rain up there that was crazy. So hopefully not this time. No rain in the forecast yet. So we'll leave it at that. I think you're caught up. I think you're totally caught up. I do long to come back to my little life, my little quiet life. And I will say, I never planned for these 3 trips to be in a row like this. It just happened. The fair is when the fair is. And I have never taken my trailer to the fair before. So that was already kind of close to the Silver Lake trip with the same people. So I thought that would be fun, and we did it, and we did have fun. And if it was just that and then Silver Lake, I would have had weeks in between. And that would have been nice. But adding a trip in between, which was the only time everybody could go. So there you go. It just happened. And one thing I'll say is, I live a really quiet life. I don't really go anywhere. And so having all of these big experiences in a row is just almost like, how do I explain this? It's almost like it's going too fast, and I'm already losing the memories of it. I'm not given the time to savor the planning, the leaving, the packing, the coming home, and just savoring all the moments. Now it's like, I come home, I gotta pack for another trip. Come home, gotta pack for another trip. So it's like, I hope when this is all done, I could go back over all my pictures and videos and savor those moments, because there were so many special ones. I mean, at the fair, my husband's booth was super popular, and people are still talking about it. When I run into people in town, they're like, his pictures are so beautiful. I never knew how gorgeous they were. And so that was really nice for our community to see what he does. And which is weird, because he's right on the main drag in town, and he has pictures in the window, but you never look. You don't always look. And then the family trip. Oh, it was just amazing. You know, my granddaughters are grown-ups now. And one is 22 and one is 24, and one is married and has kids, and one has a serious beau, so we'll see. And they're just amazing, amazing young women. I just loved being with them, and the grandbaby, the great grandbaby, was adorable, so precious. But I have to say, one of my favorite memories is when they were little. They used to come and visit, and they would stay like a week, and one of them started calling it Grammy Camp. So they got to go to Grammy Camp. And I was sad when they got too old for Grammy Camp and stopped coming, but we had so many good memories. So you guys, if you got them young, enjoy your memories, because it will end. I think that with my younger kids, my daughter's kids, they're 9 and 10, and I think, oh my gosh, they're not gonna think Grammy and Grandpa are rock stars for much longer. They'll still love us. So when I handed them off to my son, we used to drive halfway. They would drive halfway and we would drive halfway and hand them off. And I always used to say, right when they were leaving, I'm like, I miss you already. That was my thing. I always said that. I think I saw it in a movie somewhere, but I just used to always say that. And I said goodbye to my younger granddaughter, because she had to go back to work. So she left a couple of days early. And she said it to me. Like, she hugged me and she goes, I miss you already. I'm going to cry telling you this. And I just thought, oh, that's so sweet. That's our thing. That's our thing. And then a few days later, I said goodbye to her big sister. And she said it too. She hugged me and she said, I miss you already, Grammy. Oh my gosh, you guys. Those are the moments we live for as grandmas. We just want them to have fond memories of us. And if you're doing that, then you win the prize, man. Really, that's the prize. So we had so many fun times, and I'm hopefully going to do videos on both of those trips. What I've got. I mean, it's like, you don't know, it's like I'm not a professional videographer. I don't know what I have. Like, I have little clips of this and that, but we had such a good time, and I do want to tell you all about it when all this traveling is done. So we're getting ready to go up to Silver Lake. We're going to the high mountains and spending 9 days, 9 days, somewhere in there. Thursday to Thursday. What is that? 8 days. And I just can't wait. So I will share that with you. And thank you so much for coming back. And I always say I'm here every Friday, and I'm sorry I wasn't here on Friday. I'm here on Monday. I hope that satisfies. It satisfied me to get to tell you about Sharon Sews. I really wanted to share that. So thank you so much for stopping by. Please subscribe and thumbs up and leave a comment, and let's visit. And I will talk to you again next time. Thanks for stopping by. Bye now.